Hello, and welcome to another edition of From the Bars to the Bricks Prison Ministry. I am your favorite felon, Kev. How is everybody doing this amazing, wonderful day? Hope everybody's doing awesome. Another shout out to the homie, Adam, Aussie Jail Stories. Happy birthday. But before we go any further, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I want to hear from you. What you got to say? I want to hear some, especially this video. This is going to be an interesting one. People are going to lose. I think people are really going to be just flabbergasted at some of the stupid rules in prison. So let's get started on that without any further ado. So, one of the rules, like just chow time, we'll go with food. You go to eat, you don't want your cornbread. You can't give it to your buddy. That's against the rules. That's dealing and trading. But wait a minute. You can't throw it away. That's against the rules to waste food. Wait a minute. I'll just say I don't want it. Oh, wait. You can't do that either. They won't give you a special tray because you don't want something. They won't omit something off the tray. So it's kind of a catch-22 now, isn't it? So that's just one of the dumb rules with food. That's in the chow hole. Food you buy. In Kansas, technically, it is against the rules to gumbo with somebody, even with your cellie. It's dealing and trading. It's not highly enforced, but it's a rule. Another rule with food, you can only have one bowl, one spoon, one cup, one coffee cup. Don't sound bad, does it? Well, wait a minute. Now they sell these packets of cookies, $1.19, like sandwich cookies. So if I open these, they're not a resellable pack. They're going to go stale rather quickly because they're cheap. So I can't have an extra bowl to keep my cookies in. I used to do that. Went to UDorm and had an officer get rid of my bowl. And for some reason, he ended up locking himself in the officer station upstairs. I don't know. Me and Eric still talk about that sometimes. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, food. Simple things. Like I saw the officer assault that was over. That one assault in El Dorado was over food. Another one, even even hygiene. So one time me and Eric were in El Dorado and there was, I don't even remember who it was. I don't even think I knew him or I really messed with him or whatever, but they needed some soap to wash their backside so they didn't smell bad. I went to the sergeant and Sergeant, I'll go ahead and throw him out there. He's retired. Smitty, he was like, yeah, okay. And he needs some soap. Go wash his ass. I appreciate you coming and asking instead of just trying to sneak it over there because dealing and trading. And so I go take it over there and I'm not hiding it or nothing because the sergeant done gave me permission. I walk up, hand him the stuff, and this other CO starts losing her crap, flipping out. It's like, it's soap. And it was just a box, too. It wasn't in a bag. It wasn't disguised. It was a bar of soap. Irish Spring, bright green box. Can't miss it from across the room. Soap. And she lost her crap. I'm like, hey, I got permission from Sarge to do this. And she's like, I don't care. They can't give you permission to break rules. And he ended up shutting it down, but the Sarge did. But still, it was like, man, that was crazy. So another one, had a friend that his kid had cancer, and I had long hair. I'm below my waist, long hair. As you can believe now, it's all gone, but I did at one time have hair, and lots of it. Well, I wanted to cut my hair, donate lots of love for this young man, and I was unable to do so. Sorry, I didn't mute my phone first. I didn't at first. I had to fight to be able to donate my hair to a charity, to Locks of Love, because it's against the rules to send out any bodily fluids or hair or anything like that. Again, it was a battle. And when I started getting upset and saying, well, I'll just contact the media and see what they think about this, I sent the hair. They all of a sudden got really nice. Undue familiarity. What is that? So when you're interacting with an officer or a staff member or something like that, with its a contractor or whatever with the facility, volunteers, there are certain ways and certain things that you're not supposed to act. Now, volunteers, you get a little more leniency with the everyday conversation, how you doing this and that. Technically, with a CO, if you say more than hi or anything outside of their duty or their interaction of duty with you between you two, it is undue familiarity. So you're like, how you look nice today, or man, you look like you're having a good day, or something like that. That is technically undue familiarity. You don't even have to be you're trying to ask them out on a date or something. It's a crazy, crazy rule. And that being said, the officers going by last names, and they don't. You get in trouble for calling them by their first name or whatever. Which, I mean, okay, so I can see the whole formality of the last name as far as a separation is like the us and them, the whole undue familiarity type thing. However, from a security standpoint, wouldn't it be better for me to know that you're Joe and not whatever, Smith or whatever? Smith is a common name. Not all the officers have common names. And most of the time, you're not really going to want to get at a cop unless they do something to you, and not something. I mean, you're not going to try to look them up and find them, which they're all public knowledge. It's easily searched. I'm not going to tell you how because I don't want to be blamed for someone tracking a CO down. But it's easier for me when they write you up a DR or something like that. Their first name goes on the DR with their last name. So now you have their whole name. The person that just irritated you, now you got their whole name. But it's just kind of crazy, because if I want to find somebody, it's harder for me to find a Joe than it is a Joe Smith that I know lives within an hour of the facility. I know lives within a lot of times even what town or area they live in. And other COs will tell you, oh, yeah, they live in such and such a town, or oh, yeah, they live over here, and not even realizing sometimes why somebody's asking. But that's just some of and then, you have the magical red lines. There's red lines everywhere. Don't cross the magical red line. I'm surprised they don't put red lines just around the facility and just drop the fences and just don't cross the red line, because they trip on them red lines. You step on one and they're all flipping out the right CO. It just it's crazy. But the magical red lines that goes like old childhood. Don't cross this line. I guess we learned off of Korea. But anyway, that is just some of the dumb rules in Kansas. If you guys got other dumb rules you know of, I said this in the short, but I'm going to put this in here too. So it is illegal against the rules in the Department of the Corrections in Kansas to share your religion with people. It is illegal to have Bible studies that aren't sanctioned, that aren't through a formal call out in the church. If you want to get together and have a Bible study outside of your call outs and other Bibles, let's say you go to a Bible study in church, Bible study one night, church another night, you want to have some Bible studies in between, you got a couple buddies that want to do that with you. Don't do it on the yard. That you better not. You get the right seal, you're all going to jail. It's a gang point. It's a serious, serious write-up. It's not just a don't do that write-up. It's a serious write-up. Eric got kicked out of church for sharing religion in church on Easter Sunday by the chaplain. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. He almost got rode up and everything as he got kicked out of church. And this other guy was in church. He just didn't go to a call out that the chaplain believed was true. It wasn't his call out. But Eric was trying to share the gospel with this man and get him to sing and participate and be a part of the service. And Eric got kicked out for that because he said that man isn't even a Christian. He goes to such and such a call out, which isn't this call out. So he's not even a Christian. So you're just wasting your breath and you shouldn't even be sharing your religion with him. Sharing the religion of the call out he was in. I don't get it. I don't get it. Stupid rules. Stupid prison rules. Anyway, any comments? Appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all have a blessed day. This has just been, like I said, some of the crazy prison stories. Guys, please support the ministries. Cash App, the PayPal are down here on the bottom on the ticker. Also on my page in the About section. Merch down there, same thing on my page. And we'll also be selling some cookie dough, coffee, and tea. I'll be putting information up for that here really quick. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. I'm Kev, and I am